host, Danica Daniel, and we are on location at the Yotel Hotel in New York City for the exclusive launch party of T.I. and Tiny's new VH1 reality TV show, T.I. and Tiny, The Family Hustle. We're going to interview T.I. and Tiny and find out what makes their hustle work. I'm here with Troy Hutchinson.
Hey, how you doing?
So what brings you here today?
Well, I'm just coming out to support my homeboy. He's the marketing director for Aku, and I'm talking to this beautiful young lady in front of me.
I like how you got that in. So Aku is one of the, one of the sponsors,
Yes.
Aku, for the event today. Yes. So do you own any Aku clothing?
No, actually I don't, but I really love the brand. It's a new, innovative brand that's out, and he told me he was going to give me some free clothes next week, so I'm looking forward to that.
Free stuff is good.
Yes, and I'll definitely let you know my opinion on that.
So does that mean that all your friends and family will be getting Aku clothing for Christmas?
Maybe my brother, because he's kind of big and tall, so, maybe my brother, yeah.
Okay. So you're wearing, basically, you're very mysterious tonight and all black.
So?
Yeah, you got the black leather coat. You look like you up to trouble. So
yeah, I'm always into trouble.
you're always
Yeah.
So explain to me what your sense of style is.
Well, I go from, I consider my style, like Clark Kent by day, Superman at night. You know, I work for Star Magazine, and I dress up corporate, in the daytime, suit, tie, things of that nature. And at night, I just go, whatever I feel.
So you're talking to beauty within. When you're trying to step to a lady, it's hard to kind of gauge the inner beauty. So what of the outer beauty attracts you?
The outer beauty? Well, I love your shoes. I want to interview your shoes.
You want to interview my shoes?
Look at those shoes.
They're
Those are dope. Yeah.
Wait, let me click 3 times. Okay, back up. We're back home. Well, so if a girl was wearing shoes like this, you would step to her.
Right, that shows me a lot. Like, in my opinion, shoes are art, and that, and the way a woman wears her shoes, how she carries herself, tells you a lot about her personality, in my opinion.
So as a black man watching T.I. and Tiny, what do you think about their relationship?
I think they have a really strong, loving relationship. I really respect it. They both come from, impoverished backgrounds, and, they made it. And, T.I. has he's been through a lot of adversity, but he's really strong, He's persevering through everything, and they have a lot of children. But he's a father. He's a strong man. She's a strong woman. They have a great synergy together. It's black love. I love it.
But here's the main question. Will you be watching the show?
Of course. Actually, they're out there watching it now, so I'm trying to get, a little bit, trying to view it a little bit here and there. But once it airs on Monday, I think, on VH1, Monday at 9 p.m., I'll be at home watching it. I'm looking forward to it.
Okay, well, we'll let you get back to watching the show right now. Thank you so much, Troy Hutchinson. I'm here with Joe Exclusive, and he is the exclusive, what do you do? Everything. What do you do?
Celebrity stylist, image designer, wardrobe connoisseur.
For Tiny.
Yeah, I actually styled Tiny tonight. I just started working with Tiny actually this week. We've done like so much in so little time.
Okay. So image consultant, that sounds very sexy. So if you were going to consult my image, what would you say? Be brutal. Be brutal.
You know what I honestly say? You look sexy in a red dress.
Okay.
You look like a box of chocolates.
So when you have a new client, what is your first point of interest? What do you want to do to each client? Will you do like a little consultation? Or?
It always starts with a consultation, and what I look at, their past image, and I take into consideration of what they like and what they used to, and then I just put a spin on it, and I do stuff that just kind of takes them to the next level. Like, say with Tiny, she's used to tight and sexy and short and stuff, but as you can see, like tonight, I have her on like a nice blouse and pants, so I've kind of, in this day alone, just taking her a little bit out of her element. It's still sexy, but it's sexy, classy.
So can you tell us a little bit about her outfit? Where did you get her pieces? Are they one of a kind, or is it something that the Beauty Within viewer can actually go and pick up?
Actually, the blouse it's a sample. It's one of a kind. It's called Sacred Heart Collections. It'll actually be in stores next year, but you can pre-order now online, sacredheartcollections.com.
Now, everybody's probably always asking about your clients, but I want to ask you about your style. Tell me a little bit about what you're wearing. This is very funky. I think you got like a pajama pant thing going on. So please explain to me what you are wearing because it's fabulous, but it's different, it's unique.
Thank you. I'm so into my own world. Like this jacket is a line called Joy Rich. Like a lot of like Nicki Minaj wears it, Soulja Boy, like the New Boys, like all of that. It's like a real funky line.
Okay.
The shirt is from Top Shop. The
All
bag is Balenciaga. You can't go wrong with Balenciaga.
Okay, name drop, name drop. Okay.
And the pants are actually pajama pants from the Gap. They're pajamas. And because for me, like right now, women are wearing like sexy silk pajamas with heels. So I said, I'm gonna put the boy version on and just pajama pants and leather high top Converse. So
You were like, why should the ladies have all the fun, basically? So you're basically talking with me, and I'm with Beauty Within TV. So you work a lot with the outer beauty, but tell me a little bit about inner beauty. What does that mean to you?
inner beauty for me is just, first of all, peace. Peace within that shines out and that, that glows. And that's about, being positive, being, sure of yourself, being confident, and just, having, God and the spirit in you to exude and let it flow out into the world. So that's more about the inside beauty of fashion and style and inner peace with me.
Lovely. Thank you so much for talking with us. So this is Joe Exclusive, and you just had the exclusive on Beauty Within TV. You're watching Beauty Within TV. We're at the exclusive launch party for T.I. and Tiny's new hit reality series, T.I. and Tiny, The Family Hustle. Thank you guys so much for talking to us today. So my first question is for Tiny, actually. You're known as the quintessential ride or die chick. What do you think it means to stand by your man?
You just gotta support them. You gotta be a strong backbone, in every way. When it's tough, when it's easy, you gotta be there. You gotta be able to stand firm and give them support. And
So your new reality show, what do you think audiences will be surprised to find out about you guys?
I guess that we're actually a full functioning family. You know what I'm saying? That'll probably be the biggest surprise. I think that they see T.I. and Tamika, and all they see is, mansions, Maybachs, and money, you know what I'm saying? They don't see within, they don't see the dynamics and the foundation that holds all that together and makes all that possible. So I think that'll be probably the biggest surprise.
Okay, now the show's called Family Hustle, and you guys have a big family. So I want to know, how do you balance work, love, play, and all of them kids?
How?
Yeah.
Very carefully.
Okay.
Nah, man, on some real, excuse me, for real though, what we do is, man, we always make sure that, we put family first, you know what I'm saying? And the business will fall into place, because we're all talented. We all have what it takes to, to create opportunities and to just make all things possible. So outside of that, the family is the foundation.
Okay, so you were incarcerated for a few years. How? Not at the time.
No, that's not accurate.
So how did you guys deal with being apart? I want to hear from both of you guys. How did you guys kind of, deal with when he was away?
I was lonely. No, I was, but we talked every day except the second run. We got in a little trouble. I didn't get to talk to him for about a couple months. That was hard. The second time was a lot harder for me because I didn't get to see him or talk to him for about 4 or 5 months. But
I don't know. I don't remember. Go ahead.
yeah, but we usually we wrote a lot. In that time, the second time, and then when I got my chance, I saw him every weekend.
Okay. So what would you tell the audience? Why should they tune in to T.I. and Tiny's new show, The Family Hustle?
Well, I would say because you in our business anyway, you know what I'm saying? You always, prying and poking your nose in where it don't belong. So why not, be invited in and come legitimately?
Okay, so people are always talking about reality TV is not really real. Are you guys editing behind the scenes, or are we gonna see are we gonna see you in the morning getting out of bed, or what's the editing process like?
I mean, I don't know about getting out of bed. You'll see me when I walk out my bedroom. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? You ain't gonna see me before I wake up. No, it's not gonna happen.
Okay, so the show is called Beauty Within TV. Last question is, what inner beauty drew you guys together? This is back when you guys first met. What drew you guys to each other? Because this is a love story that people don't get to see.
I mean, well, you know, for me, I mean, you know, for her, I think it was all inner beauty on my behalf. She couldn't have seen nothing exterior. You know, it was. She must have seen something inside of me.
It was and those Cartier shades.
Cartier shades, I like that. Well, you touch on something else. Your outfit is fierce right now. Can you tell me a little bit of what you're wearing, please? This is gorgeous. Do you know what you got on?
Yeah, Sacred Heart and Jimmy Choo's. And this was a gift from Elise. She's a stylist in New York, and I don't know.
So what? Do you know what this is made of? Because I just want to pet it, but I don't know.
I don't, and she gave it to me tonight. So.
Oh, that's so nice.
Something fluffy and feathery it looked like.
Yeah, like ostrich or something. I don't know.
You know what? Hey, let me tell you something. We don't know. We don't know what it's made of. We won't get Peter all riled up by saying it's ostrich. We don't know if they're endangered.
Okay.
We have no idea what it's made of. It looks nice, and that's all that matters. Hey, what's happening? It's Tip.
And Tiny.
You are watching Beauty Within
TV.
Yeah.
Hey, this is Macy from Beauty Within TV. We're here at Rockefeller Center trying to find out what New Yorkers are giving their loved ones this holiday season. And what are some of the best and worst gifts you received during the holiday? Best and worst gifts you guys got.
I can't say a worst gift. I never got really a bad gift.
That's not true.
I
got socks.
You got some.
That's not a bad gift, though. It keep you
They
warm.
didn't fit. They were too small. I couldn't even wear them.
What are some of the best and worst gifts you got during the holiday season?
The best. We got a puppy once. That was the best.
That's the best. That's the
yeah.
best. I love puppies.
And
What about you?
They put a string around the house. I got a computer.
That's awesome.
Good present.
Now the worst, guys.
Yeah, some really horribly damaged jewelry from my aunt. Yeah, we've been regifted.
Best and worst gifts you've given during the holidays?
I've given out bikes. The worst thing, I don't know.
Cole.
A broken sled.
What's that?
A broken sled.
A broken slate. Thank you, Santa.
Merry Christmas. God bless you.
I think once I got a pen, which was pretty, I just didn't really know what to do with it.
My first worst gift I got, I'm 21, so, you know, you expect something pretty cool. I got a Razor scooter. I mean, who gives a Razor scooter to a 21-year-old?
Wow.
And the best gift I got was a Jeep.
Whoa, who got you a Jeep?
My dad.
Good dad.
Yeah, awesome dad.
A broken mug.
A broken mug?
Yeah. It was supposed to be a real, like, fancy mug, but it was broken. It's like, and I never got a new one. That was probably the lamest gift I got, yeah, actually.
Now, what's the best gift?
Funny enough, I think it was a mug, but it was made from, no, but it was made from my daughter.
Aw, how old's your daughter?
She was 3 at the time. And it's, so, yeah.
Best gift I could say is a guitar.
Oh.
Worst gift, dress socks.
Dress socks?
Dress socks.
Who got you that?
My mother, of all people.
Sounds like a mommy gift.
It is what it is. I love her still, though.
Aw.
Best gift, I would say, that's hard because I got a lot of good gifts. The best gift I would say is my grandmother, who had surgery 2 years ago, open heart surgery. And it wasn't on Christmas, it was on the 23rd, but she came out good, she survived. And for me, that was the best gift.
That's a beautiful thing. Happy holidays.
Thank you, you too.
A Snuggie last year, a fake one.
It wasn't even the
my godmother.
Well, did it keep you warm? You didn't like it?
No, it was itchy.
You didn't like it at all, huh?
How about a pair of socks? That's always a worse gift. Stuff that I don't use, like paintings. I really don't want to paint it. If I want to paint it, I just go buy one and hang it up.
Well, the best gift I ever got was a ticket to go see Mamma Mia on Broadway. One of my ex-boyfriends gave it to me. But one of the worst gifts I got was a pair of socks for my sister. It was kind of like she forgot.
Nobody likes socks, it seems.
Well, you know, you can buy socks all year round. You want something shiny, maybe a ring, some jewelry or something like that, but I got a pair of socks, so.
Well, I'll definitely say the worst gift I ever got was a pair of socks.
Nobody likes socks.
I really did not want the pair of socks. Like, I really thought it was something that I would really enjoy. I opened it up and it's a pair of socks, and as a kid, you're looking at it like, what am I gonna do with these except for make little basketballs so I could shoot them in, you know, little coat hanger hoops. The best gift I ever received was probably an Xbox 360 when it first came out. I wasn't really a big gamer all my life, but I just wanted one. And my girlfriend at the time, she was actually listening, which women actually do a lot better than men. And she got me an Xbox 360. So that was the best gift. Worst gift, socks. Best gift, Xbox 360.
So there you have it, guys. The best and worst gifts to give during the holiday season. If you're really unsure what to get your loved one or significant other during the holiday, give them a gift card to one of their favorite places just to be safe. I'm Macy from Beauty Within TV. Hope to see you again soon.
I'm Jacques Morel with Beauty Within TV. I'm here at the Tribeca Grand Hotel to check out the Braxton Family Values Season 2 premiere. I'm really excited to show you guys what's going on downstairs, so let's check it out. Jacques Morel here from Beauty Within TV. I'm here with CL.
That's right. Fly is alive, CL Fly Guy. What's happening?
Now, I know you design sneakers, accessories. Can you tell me a little bit about what you do?
Yeah, I mean, I do a whole lot of things, you know what I'm saying? This industry, you know, we all kind of have a lot of talents, but what I'm known as more popularly as a sneaker and accessories designer. Got my start from Russell Simmons, you know what I'm saying, in 2003. I had a music background. Long story short, started customizing sneakers. The way this business goes, one night could change your life, and that's what happened to me. Customized some sneaks, met Russell Simmons. Next thing you knew, I was in New York.
That was that one night?
One night, but that turned into about a 6-month chase afterwards.
A 6-month chase?
Yeah.
So right now you're embarking on your new chase. You're coming out with a sunglasses line.
That's right.
I want to hear everything about that.
Yeah, Flyer Shades, you know what I'm saying? We're definitely rocking and rolling, just partner with a great accessories manufacturer.
Which accessories manufacturer?
Can't really go into detail about that.
Oh, come on, you could definitely go into it.
You know what I'm saying? I'm going to give you what I could give you, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, we definitely, you know, doing our thing right now. So the shades we're looking to launch next year, 2012 sometime. You know, we'll have samples and things like that.
So what are your shades going to bring that is going to change the game essentially? Because there's a lot of shades makers right now.
It is.
What are you doing to make sure your shades stand out?
Well, you know what? That's something that I think is an important question, a good question you just asked. But I think that originality, everybody has their own flavor and their own style. So I'm one of the people I pride myself in being one of the people that the industry and a lot of brands look to for what's next, trends that's going on, what's happening. And so we just bringing a lot of that to the collection, a lot of knowledge, a lot of history, a lot of research. And, you know, definitely did our research on what's going on out there. So, you know, that's the first step. For all you designers out there, you got to do your research. You got to know who came before you. Got to know what's kind of going on in the market so you can figure out what your niche and what your lane is.
And the correct way to execute.
Exactly. Because it's just like you said, it's a lot of sunglasses brands out there. Why should the people rock mine as opposed to Ray-Bans or as opposed to Versace's or whatever?
Well, you know what? In 2012, people are going to find out.
Right, they will.
Make sure you guys check out CL's sunglasses line coming out in 2012. I want to thank CL for standing up with me. Jacques Morel, Beauty Within Television. I'll see you guys in a second.
TV for having me. I'm saying rock and roll with me, flytalk.tv. Follow me on Twitter at CL Fly Guy. We rocking and rolling, baby. We're here.
Jacques Morel here with John Miller.
Hey, how you doing?
Of Women's Entertainment. Can you tell me a little bit about your idea with the Braxton Family Affairs and the second season?
Braxton Family Values second season is one of the best reality shows I've ever worked on.
That's a pretty big statement to say.
Well, it is. It is. You know, I've been doing this for about 20 years or longer, and this cast, this family is one of the best families for television and otherwise you can think of. I think good reality TV shows are about people that are talented, people that are passionate, And at WeTV, we want to do stories about all different kinds of family, all different kinds of drama. Sorry about that. And you know, the Braxtons embody that. You know, they're sisters who care about each other. They can fight with each other. They care very passionately about their careers. They care about their music. They care about whatever they're doing in their lives. At the end of the day, they all love each other. And having been on the show for season 1 has just made them even more dynamic, adds more conflict to the show, and we're dealing with that in a way that I don't think you'll see in other reality shows. We're actually talking about the fact that there's conflict as a result of being on television for season 1.
So what do you see for the second season? When the second season's all said and done, what do you see for the Braxton Family Values?
What do I see after season 2?
Yes.
Season 96.
Season 96.
Season 97. Season 98. I see the Braxtons on WeTV forever. That's what I see. World domination, my friend. That's what I see for the Braxtons.
Thank you so much. Jacques Morel here with Keisha Sharp.
Hello, hello.
Now, can you tell me a little bit what you are here to do today? I mean, obviously Braxton Family Values is going on.
I love the show. It is hard to say because sometimes, you know, actors will be like, oh, those reality shows, but I love the Braxton Family Values. I watch it, I'm addicted to it, and I actually think it has a lot of lessons in it, which I think they want to do. It just doesn't, it's just not another reality show, it's really about family and watching them navigate through fame and through ups and downs in their marriages, and which everybody goes through in real life, so I really, really like this show.
Now, I don't want to make you play favorites,
Yes.
but on the show, which
Yes.
is your favorite?
Which person? It's between, oh, I hate to say that, like everybody. Tamar.
It's like a disclaimer, she likes everybody.
All I gotta say is .com, and y'all know who I'm talking about. .com.
So can you tell me a little bit about your acting career? I know you were in Are We There Yet? Is there anything that's on the horizon?
Well, we're still shooting Are We There Yet? We shot 100 episodes, 3 episodes a week. We're still shooting, but Terry's away doing Expendables, so we took off 2 months, and we're back next week. And look forward in January, the new premiere of the next season. But it's 100 episodes.
100 episodes.
100 episodes, and you know, I know everybody's heard about Heavy D, which I'm completely shocked by his passing away. He was such a great. He was on our show, and he's just I don't know. I'm just really saddened by it. I don't know why I'm like a Debbie Downer right now.
Did you know him personally? Like
Yes. I mean, we did Tracy Morgan's show together, and we did Are We There Yet together, and just a great guy.
What do you think Heavy D meant to hip hop? Like, what do you think his death means to hip hop?
His death is tragic. I think he was a really positive rapper in the rap business and the hip hop world, and it's just a sad. His last tweet was "Be inspired," and that says it all to me. That's just the guy he was. He was just a down, real guy, not any facade or anything. I just really liked him, so I'm saddened by that. But
Thank you so much. Jacques Morel here with Miss Valentine. How are you today?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm so good. So I just heard you talking about a little about your show, giving women a second chance.
Yes.
Now, I heard there's 2 stories that you had before. What is the craziest do-over that you've had to do thus far?
Well, you know, I have to say there was a couple that got married, and they got married in like this converted barn situation. In the middle of their reception, a fire broke out in the attic. Yeah, there was like a caretaker living in the attic. His dryer caught on fire. The whole building had to be evacuated, and they spent their reception out on the parking lot helping the fire truck.
So how was it working with them, especially when they had a wedding where it seems like whatever could go wrong possibly went wrong?
You know, it was refreshing because in reality, their disaster had nothing to do with them. It was truly not their fault. But it was kind of funny too. I mean, who venue catches on fire? That's unreal.
So we heard you talk about the Chris Humphries and the Kim Kardashian wedding. You said that they were possibly in the honeymoon stage.
Yes.
Now, do you see that a big thing about couples nowadays? Are they in a rush to get married?
Well, I don't know if couples rush to get married, but I think there are some distinctive traits about artists, creative people. You know, we are very passionate, we love hard, we love quick, but we kind of fall out of love quick too. So I don't know if there are some commonalities there, but I always think couples should never have a short engagement because you don't know him.
So what's the preferred engagement for, let's say, a solid consummation?
Well, you know, I'm no psychic. I don't know what makes it work. But I think you need at least a year to really be convinced, do I really want to spend my life with this person? Like, currently I'm working with Evelyn Lozado and Chad Ochocinco. So I'm working on their wedding. And they've been engaged a full year before Evelyn ever called me. And I think that's great. It's no rush because forever is a long time.
Now, can you tell me a little bit about that wedding? What do you have in store for that one?
You know, we haven't quite decided yet. We're looking for locations, trying to figure out, will it be in the States? Will it be in an island?
Is it going to be a big wedding?
Chad wants something pretty big, so I don't know. I don't know.
Well, I'm looking forward to hearing about it. Good luck with you, and I hope to see you very soon. Thank you
very much.
Jacques Morel here with Beauty Within TV. I'm here with Tawanda Braxton. I must say you were looking lovely tonight.
Thank you.
So, you were already working on an Emmy Award-winning TV show. Yeah. Now you're going back to your acting days. Can you tell me what do you have in store for us?
You know, I'm going on auditions, which is a great thing in the show. And for season 2, it's like the Braxton's on steroids. 100 times on steroids, if you can imagine.
Like bigger, better.
Oh my gosh, yes, because it's like a microscope into all of our personal and professional lives. So it's going to be something. I mean, it's going to be some jaw-dropping experiences, let me tell you.
What auditions are you trying to get right now?
I can't tell you everything.
Oh, you can't tell me at least just one?
I don't care how cute you are. I can't tell you everything.
What do you have plans for your career then? So let's say a year from today, right? Where do you want your career to be?
A year from today, I would love to be standing in Monique's shoes.
In Monique's shoes?
Accepting an Oscar.
Ooh.
Wouldn't that be great?
Yeah, I know, right?
Yes, that'd be great.
What type of movie would you like to do?
You know, I'm a chameleon. I can basically do anything.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Right now, right? So, how's your husband doing? I know he recently just came out of the hospital. I wanted to see how he's doing.
He's actually still in the hospital, but he's doing so much better.
Cool. And I know this show is your idea. Now, as the executive producer, do you think that this show has reached your vision?
It definitely has. It reached my vision by the 3rd episode. When we got renewed for another season, it was just like, wow, this is really great because the whole positive message came out. I'm just so happy that everybody proceeded in that light.
And quickly, what are your short goals for your solo career?
Short goals?
As in, what do you see immediately? Not down the line, because I know you could talk all day about your long-term goals, you know?
I don't really have a goal. I just want people to understand that I am a singer and I'm an entertainer, and that's just what's in my blood. I don't have a choice. This is just who I am and what I do, and that's just that.
Thank you for being so quaint.
Thank you.
It was lovely. Have a good day. And that was Tamar Braxton, the very beautiful Tamar Braxton. Jacques Morel, Beauty Within TV.